Happy birthday, Virgo. It's Virgo season. I want to wish all of you a very, very happy solar year ahead. And this is my gift to you guys. I love birthdays. Birthdays are special. They are number one to me. I absolutely love birthdays. So I'm going to be doing this reading for you guys. Mind you, this is not an astrological reading. This is an intuitive reading. And during the year, we all go through many similar things. So what pops up here mostly is what I'm going to focus on. And this is a very general reading. It's just, for all Virgos out there, many of you. So we're going to do the coffee cup. And also I did shuffle the cards for the themes of the year, the energies that surround it. And I'm going to kind of also pinpoint the decans. And like if you're born the first week, second week, I'll kind of say the dates. And then I'm going to cast these two, see what comes through. Now, these are wish cards. These are my cards. You can pause the video. I shuffled very well. So I'm going to do these at the end of the reading. There's 3 cards for a wish. So you can make either 3 wishes, 1 wish, pick a card, write them down so you know which one it is, or make all 3 wishes and then we'll read them. It's for the solar year ahead, most likely, even if it's like a no there, it tells you why, or all wishes can't always come true. So remember, and it is a general reading. And if you'd like one of these readings, I get a lot of these readings, please book them ahead of time so I can do them by your birthday, or especially if it's a gift. And if you need information about it, email me. And I do have a new email. My other email is overloaded, so I'm not doing the emails there anymore. The new email is listed below this video. Also is the link to my website. The new email is listed there too. So I just want to let you guys know. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what shows up for Virgo for your solar year ahead. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so I see right away the heart of the matter in that, and that is the bottom of the cup, which is usually home, foundation, heart of the matter. I see mega changes happening with the home and foundation. For some of you, you're going to have to really quickly adjust your home, lifestyle changes, many changes, new directions. This could be additions. For some of you, I see pregnancy, very fertile energy. So a lot of Virgos out there could be having babies this year, or move in with a roommate, or that they could be a lot of moves. For some of you, this is long distance. It could be sudden changes and moves, and I've been seeing that with Virgos a lot. So there is a lot of adjustments and changes happening with the home and foundation. Now, I'm seeing a huge learning experiences. There's going to be a lot of Virgos going back to college, maybe studying something new. There is a learning experience. You're on the right path there, but there is a lot of learning experience. Now, for some of you, very big changes in relationships. I do see that too. I do see changes of status in relationship. I also see a lot of you could be a lot to yourself. It's almost like you could be very lonely. There's a sense of isolation, loneliness. Or what it also can indicate too is where you are, how do I want to say, choosing to leave some kind of relationship, or you're just more to yourself. Some of you, it's isolation. It's like you're isolating yourself. Okay, a lot more to yourself. I'm seeing that energy too. This is for some of you, huge changes of perspectives, truths being revealed, epiphanies, very powerful new beginnings. Okay, so I do see that. There is an underlining energy of, it's like recalibrating, evaluating some kind of choices that you made. Okay, so that is really coming up. I do see travel, journey ahead. For some of you, this is paying attention to a lot of messages this year. They're going to be very important. There is some travel involved. For others, this is a lot of just communications. For some of you, you may have some very good news coming up. There is this energy here that you may have to deal with. People may be trying to correct you somehow, or you kind of don't want to be constrained or told what to do. So there is people with their certain opinions here and that. So that's something you may have to deal with. This is also a learning experience. Learning something new is coming up. I do see conflicts and changes that need to be made. So I do see a lot of conflicts. For some of you, I see new jobs too. You may suddenly have to change a job. It's on the job training, a lot of learning and training I'm seeing too, but there's a lot of conflicts, okay? Many changes are occurring. It's like a lot of you are trying to focus on happiness and family. For some of you, there could be some kind of celebration. This could be also change of status. For some of you, you may be getting married this year. I mean, I'm seeing it's very different from the others that I've been seeing. It's really interesting. Indecisions are coming up, and this is also past choices that you made. It's almost like karmic choices. You're going to have to deal with some issues, or they may resurrect. And you're going to have to make some choices, and you're going to have to compromise. Watch the money, watch the spending, okay? So I'm seeing that energy coming in too. For some of you, there may be some raises, okay? But you're going to have to put money in somehow, or more work in to be able to gain. That's one thing I'm seeing, working, gaining, selling things too. I am seeing stress with some finances, okay? Communications coming through. So it's like some of you may have to make either a speech, or you have to answer something. You have someone, you may be called upon to answer some things. You may not like it too much. I do see for some of you new love coming through, new beginnings with love. This is also a renewal of love. Some of you, this is with someone who's older. There's an age difference, okay? Now, for some of you, this could be an ex or something too that comes into focus, all right? So I'm seeing that energy too, or there's been an age difference. Things are going to have to be done pretty much by the book this year. So make sure that you cross all your T's, dot all your I's, okay? I do see powerful energy. Some of you may be dealing with authority. I see a lot of authority figures here too. So, excuse me, may be dealing with authority. Power... Abuse of power is showing up either from you or from others, so be careful of that energy too. I do see children showing up, so some of you may be dealing with youthful energy. This is reconnecting with other people from the past. There's going to be children are coming somehow into focus here very strongly. Something is going to be exposed. There is a sense of your eyes will be on you somehow, for good or for bad. It's a general reading. I do see also some of you dealing with a water sign energy, or this is someone that may help you. This it's like a mentor. I think it's someone who may give you some advice. This is either counseling, therapy, or this is also someone who before was very helpful or something, but you need to trust your intuition. It's growth, spiritual growth, and also emotional growth is coming through here as well. So wisdom is really coming in very strongly. So I see a lot of that energy coming in. Very ambitious year too. I do see a whale too. So there's a little bit of a crossroads here too, not knowing where you want to go. You may have to make some last minute home improvements or some adjustments with home and foundation. I see things like that. I do see also that there could be gains. This could be pregnancy, family members coming through, or something like that. People may move into your home or out, something like that. There's movement there. You may go into a bigger space, or something like this is showing up. It could be dealing with some kind of property or land, or something like that, home, something like that is showing up for some of you. I do see things that once that you like to do, or there's a sense of obsessive energy, or something that you like, habits or something, or that you maybe enjoyed, may seem tedious now and become like work, or you don't want to do it again. Changes of perspective. You're going to be a lot more wiser through learned lessons and more experienced in some areas with some things, okay? I do see some of you, this is very creative energy. You may be like, if you're into the arts and that, you may create some kind of masterpiece. I do see finding love. Some of you may find the love of your life this year, okay? It's coming in very strongly. Or you'll realize who it is. Something like that is showing up. There's some rare energy showing up here too. That's either new opportunities may become available to you. I do see some of you could achieve some amazing things this year, but I do see a lot of learning, okay? The beginning of growth, learning things. When you look back in time from this year or something, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know, there's a lot of learning coming through and a lot of changes of perspective. This is either learning new skills. I see long distance. Some of you may move long distance or connected somehow to long distance. but you're definitely going to gain new perspectives. Some of you are going to be changing the way you think. This could be even religious. Some of you may be dealing with politics. I just see there's going to be some changes here. It's like about face, totally changing some things. Your relationships are definitely subject to change this year. Okay, definitely. Some of you are going to be looking more for a spiritual and emotional connection with relationships. Okay. You need to also, some of you, choose your relationships very carefully, because I do see you could attract either deceptive people, some people who are in bad habits, cheaters, things like that. But this can also indicate that if you've been like that, you need to change that kind of energy, be more, come into relationships more honestly, or speaking, self-expression is more important. Clearing that energy is very important. You need to be very grounded in reality this year, not idealistic. Make sure, especially with funds, money, things like that. I do see love is coming in very strongly. There's a possibility of children or a pregnancy. Now, if it's a love affair and that, be careful if you don't want one. I see your goals, communication, social life is very important. Now, I do see, let's see. Yeah, many changes. Okay, so definitely with home foundation, and there's at least 2 new beginnings here that are going to be very strongly indicated. A lot of you need to spiritually connect a lot more. You have many changes. Some of you are going to be moving away. So a lot of that changes is coming through as well. Okay, so that's what came through there. Now on the plate. Okay, moving ahead, making a choice and moving ahead. Money. That's either money maybe coming in, or this is, again, be careful. There could be high expenses or bills that are coming through. There's going to be some news coming in. Again, there's this deceptive type of energy, learning experience, silent knowledge, things like that coming through, and a lot of reevaluation is coming through. Do things with integrity, and I do see commitments. This could be even a marriage, or some of you may get engaged this year, or a proposal, something like that. You're about to complete something as well. So I'm seeing that energy. I do see that some of you, your personal life in that, and I see a lot of you may gain some new friendships this year, but you may lose some friends, okay? Or some friends may turn into enemies this year. And this could be even for some of you, like a relationship that you have, or whatever, can turn into an enemy. So you may even lose some friends. So I'm seeing that. Remember, it's a general reading. I see your home and foundation, and that is coming very strongly in your personal life. There could be some very strong changes there. Changes, some of you may have changes in luck. There's like a turn of events. So you've been lucky, you could turn into, unlucky. Love and luck, big changes, okay? Your luck may change, and love life, okay? So I'm seeing that too. A lot of that energy coming through as well. Okay, now, whoops, oh, the card flipped. I don't want you guys to see it. I hit it. That was the third wish card. So the third wish card is very potent. Okay. Ooh. Home and foundation. Okay. Oops. Okay. As for dice. Moon. Kind of the themes of the year too. Okay, what, how, where, why. Okay. You have the moon, Capricorn, and you have 4, home and foundation. Here we go. Now, when the moon shows up, that's dealing with very feminine energy, okay? Again, there's deception around, trust your dreams, things like that. When we're seeing the moon and it shows up, this is definitely sometimes dealing with motherhood issues, women in general, inner nature, the dark mysteries, the need for closeness, emotional security. This is sometimes dealing with counseling. This is also, if watch your stomach, maybe you could have stomach problems and things like that. The moon also is trying to gain some clarity, okay? So that's dealing with feminine energy. It is deceptive energy. So it's like finding the clarity, staying grounded in reality. Make sure all your endeavors this year are realistic as well. So you got the moon, and then you got Capricorn. Now, when Capricorn shows up, either you're dealing with the Capricorn energy is very strong, but this means definitely patience. You need to bide your time, think things through. A lot of hard work and dedication and perseverance is indicated here too. Constructive, grounded energy, and also responsibilities come through here, okay? Although sometimes it could be that you're overcautious with things. But either you're dealing with a Capricorn this year too, or a Capricorn can become very vital, or the time of Capricorn, which would be somewhere the middle of December to the towards the middle of January. At that time, something very important may be happening. Capricorn is like the 10th house of career, status. There could be some changes, but very, very strong, powerful energy. That could be even dealing with authority. Then you have the 4, okay? The 4th is knowing your own truths. It's not the easiest energy. Again, it's indicating patience. It can talk about its home and foundation, early childhood, home life, the roots you came from, your home, your foundation. Very important coming through. So we are seeing all of this here as very important for you guys this year, okay? So I'm going to move that up. And now I'm going to pull the cards and then read off the deacons. Okay. So the first card that you guys come up with, this is the overall energy of the year, is the 10 of Pentacles. So you're coming, property matters, home, foundation, family, money on the horizon, or this could be watch the money expenses, but it's usually a very good card. Okay, it's coming to a completion too. All right, this is a lot of lessons learned as well. Valuable lessons are learned this way, and it could be connected to home and foundation. Okay, underlining energy, you have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so this is the underlining foundation of the matter, or subconscious energy, is dealing with the past hurts, heartache, separation. So that sometimes can indicate a separation, but this is just, this is the underlining energy. So it's like sometimes we have to deal with some heartbreak or some, sometimes it's just a lot of thoughts from the past, okay? And then you got the 10 of Rods, 10 of Wands. You have the 7 of Swords. This is making sense, what I've been seeing in the reading. You have the King of Wands, and you have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so definitely hard work. I mean, this is a lot of lessons learned. This could be a lot of people dealing with a lot of things this year. It could be a very tedious, overbearing year too. This could be just a lot of people around, a lot of situations going on, working hard, gaming, getting things done one by one. Lessons learned too. This is sometimes going to school, investing, school, lessons. 7 of Swords. Okay, so again, reevaluations is coming through here too. Okay, this is also could be deceit around you, but make sure that you do things with integrity yourself. This could be you very business focused, very focused on details, studying, information gathering. At the same time, you could be watched, so we're looking at that too. I'm kind of going one by one. This is basically like each quarter of the year, but I'll put it together too. You have the King of Wands. You could be a lot more to yourself. This could be dealing also with a fire sign. But this is also sometimes being a lot to yourself, thinking a lot of things through too, okay? Creative energy. Then you have the 6 of Wands, which is definitely usually success on its way. Travel could be changes with home, dealing with people that you usually don't. This could be moving away too, okay? So it's travel, changes with the home foundations come through here too, and needing a balance, okay? Now the energies that surround this, then I'm going to break them down into deacons. With the 10 of Pentacles, you have envy. Okay, so this is indicating be careful of envy this year too. There could be envy around you, or you could be envious too. The energy is just surrounding, so this could be with relationships, other people. Okay, so creating a balance there. Okay, and your underlining energy was a 3 of Swords. You have Angel of Balance. So creating that balance, I just said the word balance. So angel of balance, needing to create some balance here with home foundations and anything that's, you know, an 8 is sometimes it's infinity, it's power, okay? Communications, all of that. So just creating a balance this year is going to be very important. For the first quarter with 10 of Wands, you have caring connections. So caring connections are coming through very strongly. No, there's support around being caring. Compromising is going to be very important. There's going to be changes there too. With the 7 of Swords, that's the second quarter of the solar year, you have healer of all ages. So there is a balance that needs to be created here too. Compromise and healing energies coming through as well. So whatever's been hurtful, deceitful, or wherever what's been going on, healing is coming through. The King of Wands here, the third quarter, you have woman holding a heart. So this can be a female that's going to offer you love. Even if you're a female, this could be a sister or someone offering you love. It could be home and foundation too as well. But there's some kind of balance that needs to be. Maybe someone wants to, this is sometimes when you're arguing with someone, or someone wants to just, is offering you something, but it's up to you if you're going to take it, you know? But this is really coming through very nicely. Then the fourth quarter of the solar year, you have financial constraints. So, yes, there's going to be some changes, moving, travel, but this is success on its way too. So budgeting is going to be very important, you know? Make do with what you can. You overall creative solutions could be home and foundation too. So constraining yourself financially is going to be very important too. These are the overall energies. Now, if I break this down into decans, first of all, I see a lot of analytical energy this year, very expressive, ambitious energy too. I do see also reliability is going to be very important this year. Make sure you're steady, grounded, do things with dignity, okay? I'm seeing that energy really coming through because of the 7 of Swords is, you know, it's a tricky card. I also see creative energy, be alert more this year as well. Reevaluations are going to be very important too. And be very articulate too. So that's coming through. Now, if you were born August 23rd, first decan, first week of Virgos, approximately August 22nd, 23rd to September 1st, what I see for you guys this year, you could be quite good with details. Watch being overburdened too. Discrimination is going to be very important. Money is on the horizon. This year, you need to use your knowledge, from what I'm seeing with you guys mostly, very wisely. Okay, so whatever you get information, be careful. You know, don't spread any gossip. Don't get into gossip. Use your information very wisely. So that's one thing I'm seeing this too. Very intellectual year for you guys too. So I like that energy coming through too, and reevaluations. Now, if you were born September 2nd, decans, that's around 2nd through the 12th, logic is very important this year too. Okay. You need to discipline yourself too, think things through as well. You may be dealing with some kind of deceit this year as well. So I'm seeing that more with you guys. Diplomacy, a lot of public relations, maybe a lot of people around you too is going to be very important. This year for you guys, you can definitely become very knowledgeable in some, maybe gathering some information. You could become a lot more influential in people that are close, in your, maybe in your family, in your profession where you work. This is also dealing sometimes with past issues. I also see you need to bring a little bit of more order somehow this year to things in your endeavors too, because there could be a lot of work that needs to be done. Yeah, and success is always on its way here, so I do see that. If you're born September, this is the third decan, last decan, Virgos, approximately September 13th through the 23rd, something like that. I do see creativity could be a lot more to yourself this year. I do see in a coffee cup like loneliness, sometimes more to yourself. I do see needing to be a little bit more charming this year. The charm's going to help you. But I do see also it's like you're not going to want to be restricted somehow. Okay, so I'm seeing that energy coming through as well. Okay, so there could be an offer coming through here too. It's like dealing with restrictions is going to be very hard for you. Creative endeavors is going to be very important. Thinking things through, very important as well. Counseling or getting good advice is going to be important. Reading things, learning some things. This year, you need to be a little bit more flexible though. Okay? Okay? More flexible in your thinking. So you could reduce any kind of like maybe likelihoods of some conflicts. Okay? This is with all relationships. Okay? Because you got the Seven of Swords next to you right here. So that's one thing I'm seeing there too. Okay? Well, and you guys most likely will travel somewhere. I'll move. Well, now it's time for the wishes. If you have not made your wishes yet, do them now. Pause the video. If you pick the first card, the answer to the first wish is yes and no, partial fulfillment. Okay, so it's overall partnerships. 5, there could be change of perspective. You're going to have to maybe reevaluate something. So it's a yes and a no answer with partial fulfillment. If you picked wish card number 2, or your second wish, you have the answer is no, change of heart, Saved by the Bell. So that's good. So there's going to be some changes again. One with this could be home, family, foundation, and 1 overall you, and it's 5. There's going to be some changes. So no, there's going to be a change of heart, or you're saved by the bell somehow. So just know that sometimes it's a blessing in disguise that didn't. And then your third wish would be, if you made this wish, is again no, negativity involved, jealousy, vengeful, trap. Interesting. You got the envy card here, so be careful of this. So that's you overall too. 7 is change of perspective is very important. And this sometimes when it's an 8, it could be just obsession or something that needs to be tampered with, or maybe you need to rethink something. So it's no, and that's the best for you because it's negativity involved, or it's jealousy, vengeful, or trap. So that's something to think about. All right, so Virgo, that was your reading. I want to wish you all a wonderful solar year ahead. A very happy birthday. I love birthdays. Enjoy doing this. If you'd like one or one for someone that you know, my website is listed below this video, and my email has changed, okay? Also, yeah, I just got back from vacation, so I'm trying to keep up, and I want to do this for you guys because the week ahead is going to be Virgo season. Okay, Virgo, happy birthday again. Bye for now.